Hello, comrades. Welcome back to Workers and Resources. Soviet Republic. That's right. My name, of course, is Open Potato. So over the past, 2 episodes, I mean, there's just been a tremendous amount of activity, specifically in what I'm now referring to as the helicopter quadrant. I don't know, quadrant seems like a fairly cool name for it. But before we move on and chat about that, there's a couple of things that I wanted to specifically touch on as per the comments. Now, the comments are always very, very incredibly helpful. And, this time it is no different. You see, I was just placing a helipad next to a fire station. Oh my goodness gracious me. Are we going to be able to put out fires by air? Do we even need road connections? I'm just thinking back to all of the times that our mines have burnt down up in the hills. Perhaps with a helicopter here, we no longer need to worry about that. So, is it going to be just, any helicopter that'll do the whole fire truck extinguishing thing? I don't know. I don't know. We can't buy any more fire trucks, that's for sure. Fire bucket water capacity? Oh, I see. They've all got different water capacities. Let's go for this one. Can I buy this one? I can't buy this one. I'm not allowed to buy this one. I do have the money for it, though. I can't buy any of them. I seemingly have done something irregular. I don't know what I've done. I've been disallowed from buying cargo planes, helicopter planes. Can we buy this? We can't buy this. Okay, I'm not allowed to buy anything. However, if I buy, can I just, move this thing to here instead? The depot or workplace is full. Do I need to maybe sell a fire truck? Sell. Yeah, sell that. And then maybe move this across? Is that the problem? Aha, it is. Okay, so by building an extra helipad, you don't actually add an extra sort of unit of capacity. That's just something to keep in mind. Either way, I'm pretty darn interested to see if the helicopter works to fight fires. That is incredibly cool if that's the case. I mean, I wonder what it's able to extinguish within range. Does it even need necessarily a firefighting connection? I mean, there is a way that we can test this. I mean, obviously it requires a fire, which may take a while to manifest, but to be honest, I think we're probably going to get a lot of utility out of this. We'll see. I'm curious. There we go. It's lined up just like that. Okay, so that's really cool. The other comment that a couple of people made was specifically with regards to automatic assigning of helicopter depots to construction objectives. Now, if I head across to Stalnoy, for example, and very specifically keep all of these helicopter construction offices open, even though if I was to click on the steel mill and then say, hey, assign construction offices, I wouldn't be able to assign helicopter construction offices here. I believe that I can still assign helicopter construction offices via the regular way. I just kind of assumed that this was a thing in the past, and anything that could be assigned through this interface could also be assigned through, anything that could be assigned through this interface would just work. But apparently you can still automatically assign. Whether we're actually going to see helicopters flying out here, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Somebody else said that the range was 20 by 20. 20 kilometers by 20 kilometers. So I guess we'll see if any of the helicopters are braving the transcontinental journey in order to get to the other side of the map. I'm not sure, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Either way, I'm tremendously happy with how everything's coming along. I mean, look at this. The radio station is up and running. Television station is also up and running. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is great news. However, there are some problems here. First of all, this building doesn't have a power supply. That's absolutely the most embarrassing thing here. That is so unbelievably embarrassing. Where's the power supply from this building coming from? Neither of them have a power supply. How? Have I missed a cable here? I tell you what, it's time to go into power overlay. That's right. It is this one, I think. Yeah, okay. All of the Wait, you do now have power. You do now have power. Oh, it's just one of these... It's one of these little things that, yeah, it's got too much juice in it. As you can see, this yellow wire is also overloaded here, so we've got massive consumption issues in this part of the city. Yeah, so these two wires are being pretty oversubscribed at the moment, as is this one. Yeah, okay, so we basically just need, what, like way more substations over here? Pretty much. Pretty freaking much. It's basically that simple. All right, let's do it. Let's get it built. Let's build one over there. Let's build one over here as well. Man, you can barely freaking see what the heck is happening. That's okay. 2, maybe another one as well. Just like in this vicinity is 2, just to keep things sweet. There we go. That doesn't seem like a terrible idea. Now, of course, this is going to end up causing no end of problems, actually. This is, I mean, first of all, my policy on high voltage wire connections, I don't know what the current policy is. It needs to change. It's garbage, actually. It's really, really bad. I'm going to put in another transformer here. We're going to put in a modded power transformer, because the modded ones are just so much better than pretty much everything else in the gosh darn game. But yeah, I'm not proud of this. I'm not proud of this setup. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. I gotta be honest. It's very, very embarrassing. I am embarrassed. The building is in the way. Do that. Cool. To be honest, my policy on low voltage power cables also leaves quite a lot to be desired. Gotta be honest. Kinda leaves a lot to be desired as well. It's okay. We're getting there, though. Go up here, around here. Where was it? Ah, yes. This vicinity. Okay, easy peasy. Another problem solved by Detective Potato. There we go. That should be grand. We should get a power supply coming through here now, if I'm not mistaken. As soon as the power transformer is actually built, boom. There we go. Okay, we've now got a radio. Okay, so we can boost cultural enjoyment, we can boost Soviet propaganda, we can boost education strength, preference for alcohol, enthusiasm for sport, anti-religious propaganda. One of the problems with this setup is that we currently are sucking in a huge number of people, and I kind of don't like that. I think that we need to straight up just, like, reduce the number of people that are working at this station by a lot. Now, I appreciate potential outreach broadcast could be so much higher than it actually is. I don't necessarily care at the moment. I think that we want to keep it chill. I think that we want to keep it small. I don't really want to faff around with propaganda at the moment. I'd rather build aircraft, to be brutally honest. I'd rather build aircraft. I'd rather build more boats. And, you know, we've only got a limited number of workers in Turistovsky. If fewer of them are going to build, if you were gonna build stuff over here, then, you know, that's bad. That's real bad. I don't like that. Also, helicopters are continuing to build pretty much all of the sections of road at the same time, which is immensely good. I'm very, very happy with how it's working out. There is a little bit of doubt. There is a little bit of doubt that this road is actually going to be super effective for a couple of reasons. First of all, a couple of people who were in the comments were just saying, well, I mean, if there's a road going through the center of town, why wouldn't the trucks take, collision? At least we get notifications about this stuff now. This is good. This is good intel. How did this happen? How did you manage to get in here, you little jerk? Wait, what? How on earth is this a collision? This isn't a proper collision. Yeah, this is fine. What? Lies. Lies and slander. Okay, well, that's fine. Doesn't matter to me, I guess. That's okay. Right, great news, I guess. It's fine. We got a couple of students. I mean, we should honestly probably just take students by helicopter instead of bothering with trains. But sure. we can continue to use old antiquated technologies in order to transport students around and workers around, to be honest. I mean, we have infinite amounts of fuel. I don't know why we don't just tackle that. Any helicopters coming over to the steel mill yet? No. What's that? Huge construction office at Krudenovsky. That's fine. We probably lost a fair few vehicles. Yeah, we lost 4 vehicles in there. But that's okay. I mean, look, to be honest, I don't really care about anything in this vicinity. It's probably abundantly obvious, but it's kind of languishing. Krudenovsky needs more oil, and we don't really have it. Like, the quality of the sources is questionable at best. It's very bad, in fact. It's very bad. Okay, what do we got going on over here? Train is waiting too long for a green signal. Yeah, this is happening more and more and more frequently. Yeah, not really in love with this. Also, we need to get a proper helicopter set up to actually drag the tourists out of all of these places here. We have got 110. Wait, what? Why did you not go to Disneylandovsk? What? We've got a TU-154 here. And you're... Why are you not delivering people to... Why are you not delivering people to Disneylandovsk? Huh? You want to tell me that, video game? I want to watch this. I want to watch this plane. This is very important. We have 160 tourists on here, but most of them were already on the plane. Oh, hold on. Maybe, yeah, maybe we want to just say get out. Actually, no, we should allow get out and in. We should allow get out and in on both counts. Yeah, maybe we're trying to take tourists. Oh, maybe we need to re-enable tourists on that terminal. Is that going to make the difference? I suspect that might make the difference. Okay, that may have been an oversight. Okay, well, now tourists are allowed to congregate at the airport. Yes, we do have some very funny rules in my republic here, but that's okay. All right, I gotta be honest, I hate this setup. I really sincerely despise this setup, but it's okay. It doesn't particularly matter. What's up? In control tower is not enough workers. That's okay. We'll get there. There we go. All of the tourists will disembark. And now all of the tourists just want to leave. What? They just all... What? This is connected up. Yeah, this is... What the heck happened there? We all just saw that, didn't we? Everyone got out and then everyone got back in. Right, that was the weirdest thing that I think I've seen ever. That was very, very strange. That was very, very, very strange. You know what I'm thinking? Can we maybe just, like... Is it possible just to abandon this airport? I know that sounds absolutely insane, having built it, but, like... What if I just build, like, a brand new runway? Like, right down the edge of the country. I kind of like that idea, because then, you know, we can put the hotels in sort of close proximity to the airport. I feel like that would be not a terrible idea. Because this area is terrible. It's awful. It's dreadful. It needs work. It needs changing. For sure. This is looking good, though. Everything is seemingly fine. Everything is seemingly fine. Let's move these helicopters, because there's a couple of helicopters that are doing exactly nothing at the moment. Oh, look at that. We're actually seeing helicopters arriving on site here. Cool. Helicopter doesn't have any landing spot. Oh, okay, I see. So in order for the helicopter to actually land, it just needs, what, like a large enough space? Look at that! Look at the speed at which this is operating. Okay, so all it's going to take is a little bit of manual labor in order to manually assign, you know, exactly where the helicopters have to go. But to be brutally honest, like, this is This is progress. This is insane. We are going to be able to build anything at a super unbelievably fast speed. Electricity problem? There should not be an electricity problem anywhere. Is this oversubscribed? Yeah, it's oversubscribed. Kinda to be expected. Kinda to be expected. There's a fine amount of voltage. It's just too... This just got too much. That's the problem. Right. Well, we can add some more substations on here. I gotta be honest. I kind of hope that there is a bigger substation that we can get, because it would be great to have like an industrial-sized substation where we didn't just have to constantly, you know, stick these medium-sized substations into place again and again and again. 85, 85, 167. Yeah, there may be power issues in some of these parts. We should maybe fix that. Yeah, I mean, we should probably fix that. I don't love the idea of doing it, but I mean, it's what's right, unfortunately. Hate when that happens. I didn't even need to do this. I left another freaking high voltage power output over there, but whatever. Literally, second electric substation right next door. Look at how quickly I'm building. Look at how quickly I'm building, and also look at how much money I've got. Like, that's the important thing, right? Is that we are very good for finances here. Man, I will say my cable management needs a lot of work. It's pretty abysmal. It's pretty abysmal at how bad it looks. 97%, 95%. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so we're never really going to have a power connectivity problem again, but we'll keep an eye on things just to make sure that that doesn't change too dramatically. This is looking good. We are actually out of cement. We are also out of coal. The fact that we are continually out of coal here is worrying, to say the very least. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. It's not good at all. I am unhappy. Wait, hold up. What? Why is this a problem? Yeah, this shouldn't be a problem. Also, do we have ambulances here? No, we don't have ambulances. Let's build ambulances here. Let's also buy in fuel, because that's the thing that we need to do now. There we go. Okay. So ambulance is great. We got a small clinic. It's just nearby as well, which is good. That should probably help. Are we fully stacked? Nobody's able to enjoy culture. What the heck is going on here? We have a cinema. Everyone should be able to enjoy culture. Nobody goes cultureless in my glorious republic. Get it built. Get it built. Let's go, let's go, let's go. There we go. That's looking good. That's looking good. I'm happy with it. We'll leave that there. Okay. Anyone else need anything else? I don't think so. Unable to visit a church. I mean, I don't care, really. It's not a problem. You're not able to walk to the hospital, weirdly. I can probably fix that, to be fair. We maybe, yeah, do something like this. There we go. Okay, that's looking much better. And in fact, a footpath through here. That'll make things even more quick. Just like so. I suspect that this entire town is now reachable. Not quite, actually. Not quite. Is there any chance of getting a footpath through here? It's a lot to ask, I know. I think not. I think so. I don't believe it. I don't bloomin' believe it. This is incredible. Well, great news. Okay, does that now make everything hospital walkable? Yay! Everything is hospital walkable. Brilliant. Oh, you love to see it. Okay, that's great news. So, that's going to mean more space for people, which is grand. We're actually going to just invite a whole bunch of additional immigrants here, because, let's be brutally honest, we need more workers. Nobody's able to get any food. Oh yeah, there's a kind of a massive oversubscription of people trying to get into the shops here. Yeah, that's really bad, I think, is the technical term. We can actually change this here. I've been having a few things about Kolovsky. I've been having a few things about Kolovsky and what we should do. Oh, have I? Oh, I don't have a nuclear excavator here. Let me real quick purchase a nuclear excavator. Because let's be brutally honest, I have the money. Not an excavator. I need a bulldozer. There we go. And that just makes my life just a heck of a lot easier. Okay. Just imagine that I've been bulldozing this bit of water for, like, I don't know, years, decades, something like that. Anyway, here's what we're going to do. We're going to nab a full-size shopping center in here. That is basically going to be in the same place as the current small shopping center. And it should be capable of providing food to the entire town. How on earth? Okay. How? You've promised me, video game. You've promised me. You promised me a road. There we go. A road was subsequently delivered. Excellent. And then let's just link this. What's the infrastructure? Don't know what the infrastructure is there. Either way, that's great. Happy days. Right. Yeah, so that's going to build. This is going to be destroyed. And I want to just check that this is, like, within walking distance of pretty much everywhere. I don't think that we should have any issues, but we very well might. There we go. Cool. Let's build this with dollars, because why not? Dollars are absolutely categorically the thing that we need a lot less. Either way, if we do this, if we invite some more immigrants, then I'm hoping that we're going to get just a few more people to work in the coal mines. And that's going to allow us to process just a little bit more coal. Because, boy, oh boy, we ain't got a lot of coal to go around at the moment. And part of the problem is that we're just not producing anywhere near enough cement. In fact, it might even be worth straight up just like auto-importing. Yeah, auto-importing coal so that we can guarantee cement production. So that we can guarantee concrete production. So that we can, you know, actually guarantee construction. It's actually pretty important, believe it or not. Okay. Ambulances haven't arrived yet. You are very much behind. Okay, whatever. Very much behind the hospital. In fact, you're right next to 2 hospitals. There we go. Buy 2 more ambulances. There we go. See if that makes any shred of difference. I doubt it will, but you never know. All right, get that built. That's cool. Let's get this demolished, in fact. And now, let me just see if this is in walking distance of everyone. Yeah, no issues there whatsoever. Excellent. That's brilliant. And you know what we're going to do with this little patch here? We are going to see if we can nab ourselves another 21-story prefabricated flat. That's right. You got it. You freaking got it. That's how we do. All right. It leaves a little to be desired, but it's actually okay. Yeah, I could be using the helicopters to build these, but to be honest, I just want to get it down. I want to sort this area out once and for all. You know, I genuinely want to fix things. So let's see if we can try and do it. Okay. All right, we are out of money again, but to be honest, look at that, 5.3%. Oh, love it. Love, love, love it. That is excellent. Okay, no goods to sell. Yep. This is a problem. Do we want to buy in electronics? I don't want to buy in electronics quite yet. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that yet. And let's also just maybe tidy this up a little bit. In fact, can we fit in another 21-story prefabricated flat here? I'm a fiend. I'm a 21-story prefabricated flat fiend. This can definitely be changed around. You know what? I bloomin' well think that we can. We absolutely categorically can. Whether it cuts off road access or not is another question. I think it will cut off road access. Building is in the way? Yeah. Okay, turn off near snap. See if that makes any difference. Okay, even though I've turned off near snap, you do continually want to snap to a point here, video game. I understand. Too sharp of a turn? No. That'll connect up, but I doubt this will connect up. Whatever. Doesn't matter. As long as we got a path connection to the residential building, it's just fine. That looks like it would probably cause a crash. I'm gonna hope that it doesn't. There we go. It also... okay, alright, that's kind of weird, but kind of funky. I like it. Sure. Okay, this is able to handle just way more people at the same time. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. We also took out a huge loan as well, which is kind of great. And this should allow us just to invite a whole bunch more people. Now, will we have the transport capability to deliver as many people as I would like to the mines? I don't know. I do not know. This could be questionable. This could be questionable. But we should be seeing more people over here, and that's what matters. That's what matters. We need to see this number increase a little bit. The good news is that we have stopped the backlog of helicopters. That is an important step in the right direction, for sure. For sure. We've got asphalt here. We're waiting for concrete. More concrete. That's fine. That's great. We are working on this. We are getting it done. It's just taking its time. The funny thing is that when we do actually complete it, we're probably going to complete pretty much all of the sections at a very similar time. Yeah, we're pretty much done here. There we go. 2 work days, 1 work day, and we're done. And now on to the next stage. Oh, I need to continue that construction. That's strange. Don't know why that wasn't enabled. There was a couple of great comments, by the way, about just, like, putting these pipes underground and then building the bridge on top. I mean, maybe I could have done that, but, I mean, that also seems just, like a lot of work for a bridge, which is a bit of a meme. No lie. It is a bit of a meme bridge. It is a little bit of a meme bridge. It also does demonstrate the capability of building bendy bridges, which is kind of nice. Wowzers, we're making some serious progress on this facility here. We need a tiny little bit of additional concrete, and then we're pretty much good to go. And this entire time, we are outputting just a immense amount of steel. Yeah, we got a lot of steel. I like it. I like it a lot. Wait, hold on. Oh wait, this needs to be... yeah, this isn't waiting until loaded. Interesting. So you go to the next place because I want to make sure that, I mean, this is the train that just exports steel straight to the customs house. That's fine. I need to make sure that we reserve some steel for domestic construction purposes because we are doing a lot of domestic construction. I will say that much. And I'm very proud of the fact that we are doing a whole bunch of domestic construction, but it's just something to keep in mind. We need to keep an eye on the deaths this month. Yeah, there will maybe be a little bit of a spike in deaths here. We got to make sure that we have the coal ready to supply all the heating stations, because we absolutely categorically did not have that in the winter of 73 or 72 into 73. Also, we have a concrete facility. We have a concrete facility over here. We have an asphalt facility over here. I like that. I like that. That's good. Do we need to do anything with this? I mean, we could build helicopter pads here. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's worth doing. I don't know. Also, you know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to see if we can try and upgrade this road. Yeah, upgrade this road. Queue it for upgrade, please. And see if we can mobilize some trucks to do that. Should be automatically assigned, if I'm not mistaken. Alright. Yep, there we go. Brilliant. That works like a charm. And that should also provide something for the trucks to do with all of this newfound asphalt and newfound concrete production. Here come the helicopters. They're still coming. They're still coming. It's marvelous. It's great. It's honestly wonderful. I can't quite believe that it's actually happening. It's good, though. It's very, very good. Alright. It's time. It's time for freaking winter. I honestly hope that this moment would never arrive. But it has. It's worrying. It's scary. More steel has arrived at the yard. That's grand. Cool. Alright, how's the meme bridge coming along? Oh man, I hate winter. It's so bad, it's so bad, it's so bad. The meme bridge is actually coming along fantastically. We're pretty much done this middle section here. That's great. Do we need to clean the helicopter pads? I guess not. I guess not. I guess it's fine. Man, imagine going to work on a helicopter. How cool would that be? It would probably be a little bit scary, but I suppose that's what, like, oil workers do, right? Like, on offshore platforms and stuff. But, like, come on. It's got to be pretty cool the first couple of times anyway. Right. I'm going to buy some more technical services stations. This has kind of been a long time coming. This should have been done a long while ago. There we go. Let's get this built. Let's get it all built. And to be honest, we should probably think about just queuing up a whole bunch of these technical services things for construction around the map. I mean, like, something over here, right? Like, something like this. Even if we move it at a later date, we can still keep the trucks inside it. And we can make our life over the course of winter just a heck of a lot easier, because it's freaking miserable without trucks to move the snow. Fire extinguished, great. Where was that fire? Oh, that would have been extinguished with the freaking helicopter. Maybe. Also, maybe not. Doesn't look like the helicopter did anything. Fine, I guess. That's cool too. Right, I mean, we are technically okay for deaths. We are still a little bit high in terms of escapes. Don't love that. I mean, if we have a little look at the interior temperature of buildings, 24 degrees, that's fine. I mean, that's exactly where we need to be. Why does it show up as red? Surely it would show up as green. Heat water tank. Everything is red, okay? Everything is red. Let me just have a quick little evaluation of everybody over here. 24 degrees seems to be the optimal temperature. Sure, great, happy days. We also need to clean up Kolovsky a little bit. Let me have a little look. Yeah, this is all fine over here. Great. This is nothing to worry about. This is Potatograd. Potatograd this time is mostly okay. Yeah, we got a heating plant. It's great. It's lovely to have one. For once. This area is also good. I think it's just Novoya Krudenovsky that we need to check on. And oh boy, it's cold here. Oh boy, it's cold. Oh boy, it's cold. Why is it so cold? Yeah, this is where our deaths are coming from. Okay, I think we may have lost... Ah, it's because we don't have... No, we do have coal. weird, I guess. I don't know why. I don't know why people stopped working at the heating plants. Very strange. Is it maybe to do with educated people? I did add a whole bunch of educated people into the... Wait, can people even reach this in winter? Oh my god, they can't reach this in winter. I think that might have changed. I think that might have changed, right? So, it's straight up just impossible for people to walk as far as the heating plant over the course of winter. That's insane. That I'm almost certain was a recent update. Okay, well that made me immediately regret buying or inviting all of those additional people. Cancel construction of that because we don't need it. Do I have technical services over in this part of the world? I don't think I do. Okay, well this is going to be very, very interesting for sure. Also explains why so many people died last winter. It is very cold. It is very cold. Heating problem? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We can survive firefighters going for their shift there. That's okay. Yeah, no, what I really need to pay attention to is this area here, because this is very, very important. Very, very important that we don't mess this one up. Yeah, we need just a whole bunch. A whole bunch of technical services wagons. And there are a couple of other technical services buildings that will be completed by now, but to be honest, I just need to get... There we go. Just get it done. Get it done, get it down. Excellent. Good stuff. Is that within walking distance now? Wow, it really is like at the very edge of what's walkable. It's still not walkable. Wow, is there anything that I can do about this? It just straight up becomes unwalkable? Maybe it was like the... I don't know, the calculation... How... What the heck is happening here? I mean, the other option, I guess, is to just pave this entire road. Maybe it was like a recalculation of the walking algorithm. I don't think it was, though. Okay, it's now walkable. That's great. It's now walkable. For some reason, it wasn't before. We need to, like, absolutely categorically get people walking. There we go. We got one worker here. 350 meters. Maybe it was a recalculation of the walking algorithm now. Maybe it's got nothing to do with snow on the roads. Either way, I mean, the deaths... Yeah, the deaths are stacking up. Last month, roughly even. But if we can stop the deaths here, then that would be great. There's literally one building that is capable of supplying... You know what? Add the buildings that the workers are going to go to. Yeah, 50%, 50%. I think that's going to be much better. Yeah, should just pump up the numbers just a little bit. Production in this building was stopped. What building was that? It was only momentarily stopped, which is great. Citizens' health is too low. Let me guess. Yep, it's in this area. Okay, this is good. This is good. We're getting on top of our problems. Did I maybe not? Was it maybe this? It was this. This was the area. This was the flats that we were using to power the heating plant. And for whatever reason, I guess maybe just everyone died in this flat. I don't know. That makes perfect sense, though. That makes perfect sense as to why there were problems. Okay. We should be a little bit better now, I think. There we go. All right. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. The deaths should basically just stop in comparison to the births. This is good. This is good news. This is good news. Let me... Yeah, there we go. Citizens can go wherever they think is best. However, the people in this flat here, they will have to work at the heating plant forever. I hope. I hope. Right, we should... Yeah, oh my goodness, we've got loads and loads of people waiting for treatment here. Don't love that, but it's okay. We should also purchase some fuel, just so that the ambulances can actually go out. There we go. Otherwise, they are completely useless. I think maybe it's in part due to the ambulance changes and maybe a little bit of recalculation with regards to the walking routes. Also, I'm noticing that we are seeing a couple... We're seeing a couple of buildings not quite getting the heat that they need. That's probably just because we don't have quite enough workers at the heating plants. And we should see... Yeah, we should see everything come back here. There's a little bit of a heat issue in this vicinity, but that seems to be caused by, well, in part by power. I mean, I know that power and heat are mutually exclusive. They don't mess with each other, but it does look like there are continual power issues here, as well as there's a little bit of a heating issue. It's just because it's on the, you know, the very periphery of the town, right? It does make sense. The good news is that even throughout this brutally cold winter, we are still able to make bridges. We're still able to make bits of bridge at a pretty decent pace. We finished this little bit in the middle here. It's kind of nice. Pretty good, if I do indeed say so myself. And then deaths, yeah, deaths should be... They should be a little bit lower, I feel. They're not bad, given that this is the, you know, the very, very, very harsh winter. But, you know, it's funny. You know, deaths just have a weird way of just making everything spiral out of control. Looks like Novaya Krudnov is much better now. Much, much better. Yeah, very happy with that. 75 workers. This is looking good. Yeah. Okay, well, it's working, and that's what's important. We'll keep an eye on this area for sure. I'm not convinced it's going to work forever, but that's okay. I mean, there's hardly any buildings in Illuminov that actually need to be addressed. Yeah, there's not really any problems here, I don't think. Coal, we're buying in coal at a decent rate. We got plenty of people to work here. It is a little bit chilly again on the periphery, but I mean, that's just because it's far away from the heat exchange, so that's fine. Potatograd is looking a-okay. There's probably no buildings around here that actually need heat. Yeah, chemical factory's fine. I imagine that the population in Potatograd is still much diminished. We're trying our best to get up there, but unfortunately, no. It's just not quite back to where it needs to be. Stalnoy is looking okay too. Yeah, we got a couple of really chilly buildings over here, but again, we can survive that. We can survive that. The steel mill is actually unbelievably almost done. We need one delivery of mechanical components in order to finish construction here. And the one delivery of mechanical components, in fact, I'd wager, if this isn't it, then it will be arriving on a helicopter very, very shortly indeed. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous at how quickly we're assembling stuff here. This is great. Anyway, continuing with death checks. It's fine. I think everywhere is fine. 2 buildings here that occasionally don't have enough heat. Again, I'm fine with that. I mean, the kindergarten doesn't even need heat, to be honest. Let's demolish that so that the heat can go to the fire station, which we do actually require. Yeah, I think that's probably about as good as it's going to get for us, really. I don't think that we're likely to solve any more problems. I do still want to address the issues with snow plows, so let's get a few more plows in this vicinity here. It'll be good to have them on the brand new road as well, to make sure that that is continually plowed. I did build another one. I did build another snowplow station somewhere, didn't I? The swarm has been mobilized. We should also do something with this helicopter office here. There we go. Assign new construction. Helicopter doesn't have any landing points. That's fine. Cool. All right. I think that's all we need in order to mobilize the other helicopter offices. Certainly, this area is very, very close to being just completely done. It's great, actually. It's really, really good. The one thing that I would maybe say, we could probably do with another helicopter office that was solely concerned with transporting workers. Because I am noticing that having a helicopter base which has so many small capacity aircraft is okay. It's fine, but we could really do with maybe another helicopter base that could just, take a few more. Also, the tourist route. Did we ever fix that tourist route? Also, what the heck is going on here? Oh, yeah. We're out of fuel here. I mean, that's, first of all, not great. But second of all... How? I thought there was everything within range. The problem probably is that during winter, the roads just are much more freaking miserable, and it's just impossible to get anywhere. There we go. Okay, you go in the other direction. That's cool too, I guess. That's fine. Yeah, what's the issue with this area here? We don't have enough people in... We don't have enough people in the airport. Yeah, this must be a horrific experience for a tourist. I gotta be honest. We need to kind of focus up on tourists again. I kind of lost focus ever since the helicopters were added because, I mean, immediately helicopters just became the better way to transport tourists, right? Like, they pretty much have the same capacity as aircraft. I know that sounds insane to say, but it's very, very true. I mean, if we have a little look at these two aircraft, we've got the Tu-104. We've got the Tu-154. Capacity of 75, capacity of 164. Now, 164 is a little bit difficult to match. Appreciate that. However, if we go to here, we have a little look. Helicopter, yeah, so... What do we got? We can transport 47 passengers on a single helicopter. And in fact, if I was to... I'm pretty sure we can actually do more than that. Yeah, look at that. No, that's less, actually. Yeah, so 47 passengers. 47 passengers is the max that we can transport. So it's not quite the 75 that we can, that we can do on our current aircraft. But it's not far off. It's not far off. And they fly, I think, around about the same speed. So it seems like a pretty good idea to me, anyway, to get more helicopters. And also, do helicopters need clearance towers? I'm not sure that they do. I'm pretty sure that runways need clearance towers. I don't think that helicopters do need clearance, which just makes the whole process just so much better and so much easier. Right? Because getting workers into the control towers is just, the bane of my life. It really is. Why is construction not started on this? That's very strange. It's very strange how this bit hasn't been started. This bit... also hasn't been started. Why? Okay, alright. I can manually assign this. Oh, the helicopter doesn't have any landing points. I gotcha. That makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. So we do need to kind of consider keeping an area open in order to allow the helicopter to land. Although, to be brutally honest, I'm not really sure what what counts as a landing point, because this looks like it counts as a landing point. I don't know how. It's kind of marvelous that this is allowed to happen, I guess, but I'm delighted that it is. It's good for us. How are we doing death-wise? Very good. Look at that. Look at that. That is exactly what we love to see. Last month, many more births than deaths. That's great. That is really, really, really great. Look, to be brutally honest, I don't care if there is, you know, some number of deaths. That's fine. We just can't have a freaking extinction level event that we had last winter. That was terrifying. That was terrifying, and that really, really, really set us back. I don't want to say that it necessarily ruined the glorious Republic, but it came pretty freaking close to ruining it. Man, I just love these helicopters. I can't stop talking about them because they're too freaking good. They're too freaking good. Who's delivering the mechanical components here? Why has nobody delivered the mechanical components? I tell you why nobody's delivered the mechanical components is because some stupid truck is going to be delivering mechanical components, right? It's not one of these chumps. But there is almost guaranteed a truck which has been dispatched, presumably to Aluminov over here, to pick up mechanical components, and is still making the dangerous and treacherous trip back. That's my bet. That's my bet. So it'll be a truck probably from this office right here. Oh boy. Not that one, not that one, not that one. This one. Yeah. Where are you right now? Oh my goodness, it's even further than I imagined. It's literally at the other side of the map. So they didn't even go to Aluminov. Literally went to the other side of the freaking map. If we'd literally just decided to use, I'm using the word literally a lot. If we literally just decided to use helicopters to build this thing, we'd actually be done right now. We have 500 workers on this site here. That is remarkable. You know what? Unassign Stalnoy construction offices. Instead, do helicopter construction offices. Yeah, okay. I think that should allow things to go just that little bit quicker. Honestly, I'm thinking that maybe we don't even connect stuff up to roads on purpose in order to just allow the helicopter offices to just go ham on the construction. That unironically seems like a pretty darn good idea to me. Mechanical components, again, delayed by the fact that we have road trucks involved in the construction here. There we go. So I think I've reset this. Maybe, just maybe, in a second, we will see the helicopters arriving. Yeah, look at that. Here come the mechanical components. Just like that. Just like that. I mean, it's so quick. It's so unbelievably quick. All right, look at that. Deaths are in a very, very good place. It's just normal deaths. That's great. We don't want extra deaths due to cold. That's just a big old no-no. Either way, this is remarkable. I love me some helicopters. I am convinced that they're going to get nerfed. This is too good. They're too good. I really sincerely hope that they don't change because I freaking love them. I freaking love them. Here we go, and we can build. Man, we're able to build super quick. And here's the other one. Yep, there you go. 6.5 tons. And we're also done with the mechanical component factory as well, because we've got about 1 billion workers on site on both of these things, actually. Yeah. Wow. Literally manually assigning helicopters makes all the freaking difference. Unassigning road construction offices unbelievably speeds things up as well. Remarkable. Remarkable. So we'll get our next iron ore processing plant in just a second. We are probably going to be short of coal for a long time. Yeah. I mean, we are barely able to keep one steel mill filled with coal. Iron is not the problem, but coal, boy, oh boy, oh boy, that's going to be the problem. That is going to be the problem. How on earth are we going to fix that? I have no idea. It's not like we can even really import any more coal than we currently are. We're pretty much maxed out on the coal import. I mean, we're getting... We have a train pretty much here 24/7 collecting coal, buying in coal. Same with this area right here. Could maybe add a few more trains to this route, but, I mean, it's not going to make much of a difference. Is this perhaps a moment? Also, there's a traffic jam there. Is there a building on fire here? What? Excuse me? So what? 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 Just, I don't know, go somewhere. There you go, go over there. How did you get stuck in a traffic jam? This is ridiculous. This is ludicrous. This is absolutely ludicrous. I have no idea what's happened here. This is not on me. That's probably on me. All right, well, we're still managing to do a pretty good job of packing stuff up. I mean, I had it perfectly set up as well. I had it, the frustrating thing is that I had it perfectly set up until that freaking fire burnt down the warehouse, eh? Can you turn around? Can any of these things turn around? I'm trying to get them to move out to somewhere. Will they go anywhere? I don't know if they necessarily will. I mean, I guess I could sell one. Sell two. Sell three. There we go. Have I fixed things? I've removed literally all of the connections, so I kind of hope so. This is the most pathetic traffic jam in the history of traffic jams. I'm sorry, but it's just so lame. Come on. You're a bunch of forklifts. How? How? There we go. Well, I've literally deleted all of the connections. I need to stop using the word literally. There's too many literallys in this episode. Right. Here to here. There we go. You do those. Great. That's simple. Here. 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 Excellent. You do here, here. Great. Is that it? Is that all that I care about? And this needs a job as well. Fine, you can do... Where? Transport. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. I actually think that'll be totally fine. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty legit. I think that is going to be just fine. Honestly, it's much better to use the trucks at the front of the food factory and the distillery. Well, we don't even have trucks out the front of the distillery because we just have too much alcohol. But it's much better to use the food trucks out here. Much better. Production is stopped in a heat building. I am immediately going to be notified and taken across here. I suspect it will be okay. Not exactly over the moon about that. That could lead to temporary drop in interior temperatures. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, there's a slow drop, but for the most part, we're just waiting for a few more workers, and then we'll be sorted. Yeah. Come on. Workers. Where are you? We don't have any traffic jams around this vicinity. In fact, everything is looking remarkably fine. Temperature in the building is too low. Yes, we are starting to get to somewhat desperate territory. There we go. Work at the heating plants. We'll just recruit more people to work. We'll recruit more people to work here. There we go. Why has this got 18? I guess more workers have just been delivered more regularly over there. All right, fine. I think that we've fixed the heating supply issue, at least temporarily. So that's fine. All right, let me, oh yeah, by the way, I completely missed, probably. Yeah, the completion of both the steel mill and also the mechanical components factory. The fact that this is done over the course of this episode is astounding to me. Astounding. In the next episode, I think we're going to have to deal with the consequences of my actions. And by that, I mean we're going to have to consider a way to get more coal. I don't know if that means another coal outpost. I don't know if that means that we need to, you know, cheat in some customs houses in order to buy more coal at the border in order to process. I don't know if it means both. I have no idea how we're going to tackle this massive coal shortage. It's not a coal shortage yet, but mark my words, it's going to become a coal shortage. Anyway, folks, thank you as ever for watching this episode of Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. My name, of course, has been Open Potato. Thanks to Banana and Aurelio for being the $225+ tier patrons. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye.